Good morning. Due to popular demand, at least 3 people have asked me, we're going to do a full day of eating video today as part of the penultimate video in my marathon series. Today's agenda is an easy 8 miler because we're exactly 10 days out from the marathon now, and I mean easy this time. I ran an 8 miler 3 days ago at an 8-minute 50 mile pace, which is well below marathon pace. So today we're literally just going to trot along really nice and slow, just looking after ourselves, looking after the legs now. Prep's gone very well, to be fair. My longest mile in prep was 18 miler, and I did a full debrief for that on my Instagram. And I'm feeling fit, I'm injury free, and so as we edge closer, that sub 4 hour marathon is looking like it's on, touch wood. So first up, same breakfast every single day, starting off with 5 Weetabix with almond milk and about 300 ml of orange juice as well, and then 3 bananas as well. And typically I'll try and get in about a litre of water in the morning as well before I exercise or go on a run. So like I said, I've got no injuries and we want to keep it that way, so I've just done my full activation and we're ready to go. So let's get on with it. And good morning to you too, mate. I wouldn't forget about you, would I? So when I was in Southeast London, I literally just ran the same 2 kilometre loop over and over again. And now up here, I'm literally just running 2 miles down, 2 miles back. The idea is the monotony of the run means that on race day, things are going to be more exciting and take my mind off stuff. So if I can do it in a boring place, you can do it anywhere. And also it's ideal just to be able to switch off and know that you're running in the same place. Like there's no variables, everything's always the same. Let's get going. Mile 1 was a 9:09, which is a bit quick, but I'm not blowing at all. It's super chill. I feel like I'm walking. So I'll just stay nice and chill and see how we end up. Mile 2 done, still chilling, 9:13. Mile 3 was in 8:38. Sorry, Louis. I'm trying to go slow, I promise. That's mile 4 done at a 9:10 pace. Still chilling. Got 500 ml of water in me now, and I took a carb gel as well. Making sure, and I have been for the last month, that I'm matching my nutrition on the runs as what will be available to me on the day. So obviously I can take gels whenever I want because they'll be in my pockets, but waters and Lucozades are dotted around at different points, so that's why I've only got a water now, because I won't have a Lucozade till about like mile 9 on the marathon. Mile 5 was a 9:27, including that drink stop and drinking, so pretty good. Settling down now. Mile 6 was a 9:27, so try and match that till the end now. Oh yeah, and one more carb gel about to go in as well. Mile 7 was an 8:57. It's so reassuring that I can just chill at this pace now. But I'm 100% going to go slower on the next one. Not on the next mile, on the next run. But yeah, the hard work's paying off. And mile 8 was a 9:19. So that gives us a total run time of 1 hour 14, distance 13k, 8 miles, pace of 9:10, and calories of 1,025 it says. Obviously you don't know how accurate that is, but that's what we'll aim to try and replace anyway. Of that 1,000 calories we've just burned, we've obviously consumed 2 gels, and I'm about to have a Lucozade as well, so that will supplement some of that. Time for my cool down now, which will be about 10-20 minutes of just strolling and stretching. Then we'll get back and consume about 1,000 calories, and then a couple of hours later another 1,000. Now we've got this unreal Sainsbury's Taste the Difference chicken and nduja. Do you want a pizza? I don't know how to say that. Nduja. And this is 1,000 calories and a lot of protein as well.
Yeah, 28 per half and 5 to 8 calories per half.
I'm gonna get this down now. And I know this is very rich from the guy that said eat like your ancestors in the last video, but I'm trying to get the calories in, obviously, just burnt 1,000 there, and trying to get 4,500 for this video as well to play up to the camera a little bit. And as pizzas go, this is relatively healthy as well. Like, it's higher quality cheese, like decent quality meat, and then it's just tomato base and bread, and a lot of my diet is bread. So yeah.
Nothing. You don't want a word?
All right, now we're between meals. I wanted to go through quickly all of my running essentials, everything that's helped me on prep and I'm going to be using on race day to set me up for success. So firstly and most importantly, the shoes. I struggled a lot with shin splints when I started. Obviously starting as a heavier runner, hadn't run since playing rugby like 3 years prior, so I literally hadn't run. I'd put on 20-25 kilos, weighing 90 kilos. So my shins just weren't used to it at all. So I had these pair of SAUCONYs and I was just constantly battling shin splints. So it was a good thing, if anything, that the marathon was postponed, because it gave me that opportunity to, you know, break my shins in gradually. And I wanted to just spend the most money possible on a pair of shoes to give myself the best possible chance. Obviously, these are race shoes. These are the Nike Alpha Air Zoom ALPHAFLY Next Percents, the world record shoes. And I just thought, give myself the best chance possible, use this big cushion. And so I did a lot of my miles between like February and June. I did a lot of my miles in these, and then obviously came to my attention that they are race shoes, and they were coming like towards the middle 2/3 of their life, so I didn't want to kill them, the shoes. So I wanted to find something that was a bit more forgiving, and so I got these SAUCONY ENDORPIN Speeds after a couple of recommendations, and these things are unbelievable. So I think these I got they were reduced, and I got them for like £160, and then these I got for like £95, and I've done all of my miles from like June in the last couple of months to now in these, and yeah, they're fantastic. They're both carbon plate loaded, so you get a little bit of spring off your step. These are obviously going to be much quicker and a lot thicker, but yeah, done a lot of my long runs in these so far, and I'm going to continue to use these up until race day, until I stick these on race day. Probably second most important is these compression shorts. So running in the summer, especially when you sweat, if you've got any amount of size on your legs, the inside of my hamstrings rubbed together, and I chafed quite badly, quite consistently, so I knew I needed to do something about it, and these compression shorts is just how I dealt with that. And it also gives me this little tight pocket in the side, so that's where I'll be putting my gels in the marathon, nice and compact so nothing jiggles around. And the gels in question are just the CIS isotonic gels, so I'm going to be using some with caffeine and some without, and they're 60 milliliter gels with 22 grams of carb per serving. The good thing about these is they're a little bit more voluminous, but you can consume them without water. So obviously in the marathon, I'm not going to be bothered about whether there's a water stand for when I wait to consume my gels. I can just get one in when I want, and then get the water at whatever available opportunities there are. So we'll call this number 4, my salt tabs. So I was feeling absolutely depleted after my long runs, or after runs in general. Literally for the rest of the day I'll just be so low energy and lethargic, and then as soon as I started introducing more salt into my diet and extra electrolytes, it was an absolute godsend. So I've just been like gradually getting through these hydro tablets, yeah, like the night before a run, after a run. It just helps replenish all of that salt you lose through sweating. I think I'm quite a salty sweater. And then these are for race day, so I tried some on my long run just to make sure I got on with them, but they're just like salt tablets, so I'll consume these intermittently, because Lucasade's a bit scarce in the London Marathon, so it's predominantly water, so I'll just be consuming this alongside the water to make sure I'm replenishing that sweat. I'm back. I forgot the most important thing, these compressor socks. So I said I was dealing with shin splints obviously initially, and these you've seen me running in them all the way along your calf, and just keeps everything nice and tight and compact, helps with blood flow, and just really helped with my shins, kept inflammation under control and kept everything nice and compact. So these were an absolute godsend for me. I'll be wearing these on race day with these compression socks. So these are Danish endurance socks, just for that extra compression because of how long the distance is, but typically I'll just run with the ankle length socks. Danish endurance again. It's worth investing in proper running socks, so these are the ones I'd recommend. And finally, I've not really foam rolled. I don't like foam rolling because it's super boring, and I just haven't really had the need to, because I haven't had injuries that have demanded it of me in my upper legs. But I do massage my shins and calves consistently when I'm in the bath or in the shower, so that takes care of my lower legs. But then for feet, I use this lacrosse ball, so just for that myofascial release, like rolling my feet over. And I typically do this, well, just a good practice, have it by my bed, to just do like a few minutes a day, especially after longer runs, so it just helps relieve that tension and release the legs and get them release the feet, get them recovering quicker. And the final thing is the mighty Garmin. So I don't like smartwatches, I don't like Apple Watches, I'm more of a automatic watch guy. And you can do it the old-fashioned way, obviously, by planning a route online and just finding out how far it is, but this gives you so much information: run time, distance, pace, calories, heart rate zone, cadence, total steps, and then your splits. So while you're running as well, every mile it will vibrate and let me know my pace. And then obviously it keeps a record of everything, and you can upload it to Strava or Garmin Connect or whatever you want. Yeah, I only wear it for runs, I don't wear it day to day, but it's been obviously fantastic in keeping a record of everything. And this is just the cheapest one, I don't know what it's called, I think it's like Forerunner 45 or something. Yeah, you don't need anything more expensive than that. Well, I don't need anything more expensive than that anyway. All right, nice one. On to meal 3 now then. So we had breakfast, which was the Weetabix and bananas, and then we had that pizza for meal 2. Gonna jump into some eggs on toast now. It is 3 o'clock. I'll be eating dinner about 7 o'clock, so this is just that bridge the gap. So yeah, let's get that down me now. So then dinner at 7ish is chicken breast in like a Spanish chicken sauce, and it's just dawned on me that I've had irresponsibly few vegetables for the day, but it's too late to worry about that now. So this is 400 grams of chicken in my portion, which is about 550 calories, and about 100 calories in the sauce and 440 in the rice. This stuff is unreal as well, so I'm gonna have half of it. Let's find out. Looks like we're having all of it. And I'm following that up with a 25 gram vegan protein shake. So the bulk powders vegan blend is the one that I've used for like 5 years now, and 5 grams of creatine as well. I try and take 5 grams a day still, but probably forget every 3 or 4 days. And then after that, a vegan multivit as well. So again, have one of these a day, especially on low vegetable days like this. That is 70 grams of Cheerios because I feel like it. And it is 10 o'clock now. Time for bed. This is how much we finished on. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Good night.
Oh, you want me to say that? You have to. Oh, I have to. Like and subscribe.
No, say it with conviction and look at
Please like and subscribe. Adam Radcliffe at YouTube.